Hey, have you ever found yourself searching for reasons why you should move to Cambodia? Well, there's a lot of videos out there, and I'm not going to tell you why you should move to Cambodia, but I'm going to tell you why I moved to Cambodia. Okay? Roll tape. Well, welcome back to Autumn in Asia, Cambodian style. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to tell you why you should move here, but I'm going to tell you why I moved here. I've got 5 reasons why, and of course I've got my notes. I was going to do walkie-talkie, but it's been raining on and off, and anyways. All right. Well, the number one reason, and probably a lot of you will guess this, the cost of living. Okay, your dollar goes a lot further, as you probably all know. And I can live off of my Social Security check here very comfortably. I do got an upcoming cost of living video that'll be coming up probably in about 2 or 3 weeks. So check that one out. But yeah, dollar goes further here, and like in the United States, I'm a poor person. Here I'm doing quite well. In the United States, I couldn't afford my own apartment, couldn't afford my own house. I'd have to rent a room with a crazy old cat lady, which I have done, and I don't want to do that again. Nothing against cats, but she told me that she had 3 cats, and it ended up being 8 cats in her house. And I said, I thought you said only 3 cats. She goes, yeah, 5 of them are my son. He lives in the room next to you. Okay. Anyways, yeah. I can live independently here. I can have my own apartment, which you've probably seen the videos of. I can take care of all my bills and more. So it's just it's a good feeling that I don't have to live with relatives or rent a room. And also with that cost of living, I can afford to travel. Although I haven't been traveling since I came back, but hey, I'm working on it there. So it's a nice hub here to go to, like anywhere in Southeast Asia, out of Phnom Penh, or well, even Siem Reap. They got some nice flights down to Singapore, or Kuala Lumpur, or all over the place. So that's another reason. And also it kind of makes me happy. I can spend very little money on food if I don't eat like a Western person. I do buy my stuff up at the Anchor Market every once in a while, but most of it comes from the wet market locally here, and fruits and vegetables and meats and fish and stuff like that, and it saves a lot of money doing it that way. I don't, compared to last time I was here living by myself, I ordered out a lot, and that can get very spendy. A plate of lasagna, $8, and things are going up here a little bit too. So yeah, I can save money of that. Now, reason number 2, okay, number 2, and that's the weather. I love the weather here. I like the warm. I can get used to the hot. Sometimes I'm going like, God, it's just getting like really hot, and I'll complain a little bit. But knowing that it's going to cool down, and you can acclimate yourself to a certain point to the hot weather, but I just don't like the cold. Like, and I've mentioned this before, and you're probably getting tired of listening. Yeah, if you just have a nice breeze on you, a good fan blowing, usually that takes care of it. Sometimes at night I do find myself turning on the aircon for a couple hours just to cool the room down, but yeah, I like the warm weather. I don't like the cold weather. The only white I want underneath my feet is sand. Okay, and I like the humidity. A lot of people that's when it gets hot, it's hard with the humidity for a lot of people. You sweat a lot, but sweating is good. It's good for your body, good for your skin. And I've got skin problems, so it's nice that they're getting oiled every day while I sweat. But that sweat, a little bit of breeze, you're doing pretty good. And I like the rain during the monsoons here. It's a warm rain. You're not gonna like, oh shit, it's freezing out now. It's raining, really very cold. it does get a little bit on the chilly side. You might have to put a regular shirt on, a long sleeve. But I do like watching the rain. The storms are just absolutely fantastic, I think. And it doesn't rain all day long. It just rains, a couple hours. And if you got things to do, just do it between like 10 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon, and you should be fine. And also I like the green, because with that rain, everything just blossoms like crazy. This little field behind me here, it was down to dirt before it started raining, and now it's up to your waist in some places. It's just fascinating how fast things grow, and it just looks so beautiful. Okay, now number 3, my third reason is a relaxing lifestyle. Okay, like you can afford to live in just about any neighborhood here in Siem Reap. Phnom Penh might be a little bit different, but there's really no richy section of town, because it's all just intermingled with each other. You'll have mansions next to very not so much mansions. I don't know how to politically correctly say that. I don't want to say anything bad, but yeah, you'll see smaller houses and just some great houses next to it. And the reason why I bring up that is the neighborhoods, unless you're like downtown next to Pub Street or Sok San Road, where music goes on until 3 o'clock in the morning, you can move out a little bit further and be in a very nice neighborhood, and not so noisy. It's very quiet here, and I really like it here where we're at. Also, with the relaxing lifestyle, it's the calm and mellowed nature of the people. Generally speaking, there's of course everywhere there's people, that guy, that gal. But anyways, it's just nice to the neighbors. If you smile at them, say hi, they smile and say back, and they'll stop and talk to you, and just be very, very friendly, warm, and neighborly. So, and getting away from like the downtowns and stuff, and USA, unless you're living out in Montana or something, kind of get away from the rat race. And that's just not necessarily driving, in traffic, because trust me, we get traffic here in Siem Reap, and sometimes it gets difficult on the motorbike, but you're away from it a bit, and also another reason why you're kind of a little bit out of that is the convenience. All 3 places that I've lived here, everything that I need, just about everything that I need, was within walking distance. You got little mom and pops if you need to go pick up some milk or some bread or some beverage of your choice. But if you need to do a little bit more in-depth, getting groceries and stuff, you can. Another 3-4 minutes, I'm at the local wet market, and and if you need anything else from the hospital, it's like a 3-minute walk from here. There's a few things that you have to hop on your motorbike or a tuk-tuk or a Pass-App or whatever to get to, but that's no more than $3 for sure. And also another thing about the relaxing lifestyle, and this ties back to the calm and mellowed nature of the people, is the people, they'll talk about positive things, it seems more. And this is just my experience now. Okay, may not be yours. My experience, they're just more positive in what they're talking about, and they look at the positive side of things and not so negative. Whereas, like, in the United States, I just really had a hard time getting away from the politics and negative, this and that, the divided, either you're this or that, or I think it's nice to get away from that. And I listen to the news. I read the news every morning. I just usually flip and scroll, and I'm going, oh yeah, I know what that's about. Yeah, I know what they're going to say there. I got to keep tune a little bit. Okay, number 4, and I kind of touched on this already, is the Khmer people. And I'll just quickly go through this. They're great people. Generally speaking, and I'm not saying another country has crappy people or anything, but it's maybe it's still a little bit of the newness to me, or maybe not. I don't know. But they're very easygoing. Like I said, you smile, they'll smile back. You say hello, they'll say hello back. They're very friendly and helpful. Like when we moved in here, and it still happens. Grandma comes over every once in a while and brings us a bowl of fruit or something to eat, some noodles, things like that. And the other people are that way too, you know. You ask them, hey, you know, where's a good place to buy this or that? Or, oh yeah, do, and then you go down that street. You know, just very helpful, very, very helpful, and trusting. This one's a tough one to talk about, but they seem to be very trusting, and they'll like if you're a couple of dollars shy at the store that you're at that you go to all the time. Oh no, just come back, and you know, I know that happens elsewhere, but try that at a Vons or a Ralph's grocery store. Ain't gonna happen. Well, hell, try that at the wet market here. Probably wouldn't work, but I don't know. They're just kind of trusting and it's very comfortable, and also the Khmer people are very spiritual, and this is a topic that's very cautious to talk about. Yeah, there's religious people everywhere, and to me, there's a difference between religion and spirituality, and if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. They show their beliefs, their soul beliefs and stuff, just about every day in the actions that they do and the way that they try to convey themselves and carry themselves. And yeah, they just try to, I think most of them try to be very nice people in general. And the fifth reason is experiencing new things. You know, that's very exciting. Such as, you know, experiencing the food, all kinds of different foods. I'm sure you've watched a lot of videos on food. I've had a couple of foodies. I don't do too much, but it's exciting to I have to slowly get myself used to some of it because of my Crohn's disease, but it's really nice to have new taste and check out new fruits that I never knew existed ever, you know. So that's kind of exciting there. Things to explore. The countryside is just beautiful. Going out to the villages is just really, really fun. Meeting the people there, they're always curious, and it's just a different lifestyle out there that I've ever been used to or seen where I was from. And that brings up the third part of this is the way they get things done. By necessity or by just the way they've been doing things, and it works for them. They do things sometimes a lot different than I'm accustomed to, and I find that neat. I say, hey, that really makes sense. That's kind of cool. That's an easier way of doing it, you know. Just examples off my head would be the construction business. It's OSHA would have a heart attack here. And there's also some awesome places to explore. You know, other than like, you know, the Angkor Wat ruins, there's a lot of ruins around here. You can explore a lot of nice little towns, you know, not like, you know, Siem Reap here is like 135,000. You can go out into these little towns of maybe 10,000. You know, they're not villages, they're bigger than a village. And they're very exciting, very vibrant, and it's a lot of fun. And the last thing to experience, and that is, and this is a topic that's difficult again, is the religion. And personally myself, I don't think that there is a religion, predominant religion in Cambodia. I think it's more of a spiritual belief. It's a way of life, Buddhism, and it's just nice to see different things when you go to the pagodas and stuff, and how they worship, and it's just I don't take too many videos of that because I find that very private kind of thing. And also there's one other thing. If you're still here, you know you're my #1 fans. Now have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.